So, what are you doing? What time is it? It's 15 after 9. Going out on a little rip. Thought you might want to come along. So, let's go check things out, shall we? It's very overcast this morning, but other than the sun is trying really hard to peek out. I'm sure when it comes out, it'll burn all this stuff off. And it's a little nippy. That's why I brought out the big guns with my jacket. No little hoodie for me. This is like a parka for me. It's the only big jacket I own. I pull it out, once a year. Couple, 3 times a year, Good morning, folks. I've been messing around with a video that I put out yesterday that on some of my devices it shows up and on some of them it doesn't. And when I go into Studio, it says it's 99% uploaded and it just stays there. So maybe I closed it up on my laptop a little bit too soon or something. I don't know what's going on. You can watch it. I can watch it on my TV. I can watch it on my iPad, but I can't watch it on my phone because it's not there. And I refreshed my phone. I refreshed everything, shut everything down and rebooted it all because it was driving me crazy. And I still can't see it on my phone for some reason. I don't know why. It's, what is it? This is one for the books, or here's one for the books, or something like that. It was after the chain video. I don't know. Looks like it's out there, but it doesn't look like it. It's still processing. I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. I can't resist. I just can't resist. When somebody's, asks a question that something is obvious, but I know that nobody else is going to answer it the way I do, I can't resist but to answer it, on Facebook. I can't resist, because somebody said, and I don't know, I don't remember if it was a man or a woman or whatever, or if that matters, but what they said is, how can I make a trike faster? Excluding like the wheels and stuff like that. How can I make it faster? And there's lots of different ways you can make a trike faster. I mean, lots and lots and lots, right? But the most obvious one, I mean, you can, the gearing is just, that's the biggest way probably, right? That everybody thinks of, change the gearing. But what's first in my mind? Put a motor on it. Obviously. The gearing doesn't even matter. The wheels don't matter. Put a motor on it. Done. You're finished. But, I've said it before. I'm not like other people especially when it comes with this. It's just, it's not the way my mind works. If you say I want it simple, I'm going to go to the fastest and easiest way to make it simple. Boom. Put a motor on it. There you go. You're done. It's not the cheapest way. Definitely not the cheapest way. But it's the fastest way. There you go. Boom. Done. But, almost nobody else thinks that way. Almost nobody. So it's hard to get them to get it. So I put in there, put a motor on it. Or get a motor, or whatever I put in there, And then I explained a little bit, not my usual, but I explained a little bit. I said, you can put a motor on any trike. It'll make it faster. And, I said, I don't know exactly what I said, but I said, and by the way, you can put, God forbid, a throttle on it. God forbid. That's like blasphemy, telling them they can put a throttle on it. Oh, my God. Thank you. Because, telling them to put a motor on it is horrible enough. I mean, that's just bad enough, telling them to put a motor on it. Oh, my God, a motor? Then I won't be hurting myself and straining muscles and dying out there. That's what I want. And then you tell them to put a throttle on it, and that's it. They I think 95% of the people that read that post probably just passed out right there. A throttle? Oh. That's it. Her spouse came running in the room. What happened? What happened? Oh, they talked about a throttle. Oh, my God. Oh, God. I just crack myself up, don't I? Just how it is. Let's wait for this one. So anyway, I put that on there in the wee hours of the morning, like I usually do when I wake up and peruse the internet, look at what people have put on Facebook, because it's just so much fun. Sometimes, every once in a while you get some good information, somebody using something cool, or somebody, doing something that's different, something like that. But it's usually the same thing, Everybody asks the same thing. Everybody answers the same way. Until I come and throw a loop in it. Because I answer different than everybody else. And most of the time, they just shut up. They don't say anything. It's like they didn't acknowledge it. Oh, I didn't see it. Nope. It's like when I put my one of my videos up on Facebook. Oh God, that's funny. Because they don't watch it. They just don't watch it. Nope, not gonna watch that. I don't know. I really don't know why. They just don't. They don't comment, or I mean, just barely ever comment. When there was one that I put up about me almost getting hit by a car, and there was one guy that they actually commented, and talked about, how it was totally my fault, and this and that and the other thing. We had a little back and forth which was great. I wasn't offended. I thought he was wrong, but I wasn't offended. And it didn't really seem like he was either. It was just kind of a back and forth, and it was kind of fun. But other than that, there hasn't been very many people commenting at all. And it's too bad, because that's one of the things that in any of my extended stays in the hospital, or even at home, recovering from being in the hospital, I would watch, Rolling Recliner. That was awesome. Still is, actually. Rolling Recliner, or the other one with Ken. I forget what that one is, but that's a real good one, where I love that guy. He was awesome. He was an inspiration, because he was so happy. He was always so happy and welcoming everybody. He must have been a trip to actually meet and go around on a ride with, because he was such a positive person. Anyway, I watched all that when I couldn't get out and do anything, or didn't want to go out and do anything, or, in that humdrum mode that you get in when you're sickly, something's wrong with you and you just kind of give up. I was there in that spot, and watching people go around and either on 2 wheels or 3 wheels. It was great. It helped me. It really helped me. And it totally made me plan for this, put me in the right headspace where I could plan for what I'm doing right now, and it is as fun, or more, more fun than I imagined it. It is. It just is, and I'm out of the house and all that stuff. So anyway, my point from way back on Facebook is I don't understand why nobody wants to look at the videos that I send. I don't. But whatever. Can't do much about it. Good morning. So I'll keep posting them. I haven't in a while. That might be one of the issues too, just like it is here. The consistency. I need consistency. I need to get this thing to a point where I'm consistently putting them out every whatever. God, I originally wanted to put them out every single day. And I did for a while there, quite a while. But and I modeled that after a guy named Dylan Thompson on YouTube that started with a Super 73 moped style two-wheel e-bike, and worked up to, the popular one now is the Sur-Ron. He does exactly what I do, except a little faster, and on two wheels instead of four. He just talks about whatever, just whatever's going on. He just takes you on a ride with him. The difference with his and mine is most of the time he's with other people, so he's with a group, and that is kind of proven by me. To be a key in gaining followers and gaining views and stuff like that. If you have a group of people, at least one other person with you to kind of, go back and forth with, and stuff like that. That's the way it is. So if my wonderful son were to come out with me, I'd get more views and I would get more subscribers. But that also goes with, other stuff like editing and, there's a whole package. Whatever. I'll get there someday. I'll figure it out someday. I really went off on a tangent there, didn't I? Oh, God, welcome to my head, people. Just, ooh, look, something shiny. And I go off on a tangent. This is a fun little spot to come along and run across the street, as long as anybody isn't flying or crossing here real quick, because they get going crazy on this side. Nobody really at Alley Park. Doesn't look like Alley's out either. I haven't seen him in a long time. Ever since I saw him eat that fish. I look for him every once in a while, But it looks like the lake is down probably 3 feet. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if they took it down because of anticipating it, rising too high or something. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. It has those drainage thingies right there. So I'm sure they could, drain it out or whatever. There's another one back on the other side there behind me. So I'm sure they did it, I would imagine, because I was just here yesterday and it didn't seem like it was that low, or at least I don't remember it being that low, because that's significant. Wow. That is the first time that I've seen a street cleaner in Port St. Lucie. What a great job. Oh, that would be fun. Or you get all technical with it and just get perfect, where it's just perfect wherever you've been. That'd be fun. I'd enjoy that. I would have been a good city worker, I think. Good heavy equipment operator, because I'd want to make it, whatever I was doing, perfect. I would think that would be a good, need to have to make everything perfect to be a city worker. Guy riding around on a lawnmower, just cruising. Just cruising. Maybe we could go for a ride. I'll have a group ride with Lawnmower Man. This street is busier than it has been before, that I can remember. Quite a few cars coming along. That's why I come down this street to go back the other way, because I like the rest of the quietness from the difference between here and Crosstown. That's just one street over. That's where I'm going on my way back to right now. Here we go. Get a little speed out of it. Letting Pepe eat. That's fun. All right, people. That is your cue so I hope you've had a good time with me. I have. I've had a great time. And I hope you have a good day or morning or evening or whatever time of day it is. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.